Hello, friends. A heartfelt welcome to our channel. Have you ever wondered how some people face difficulties so effortlessly and how their reasoning is so impeccable? Do you want to know what's in their mind that makes them so special? Today, we are going to dive into the depths of a book that will completely change the way you think. This is Mastermind, How to Think Like Sherlock Holmes, written by Maria Konnikova. It's an exciting journey that will introduce you to your inner mastermind. So, get ready to embark on a quest that will transform you forever. Chapter 1. Organize the mind. Have you ever felt your mind so full of thoughts and information, like a tangled bunch of strings, and you don't know where to place them? Friends, today we will talk about the secrets of organizing your mind, like tending a garden where we grow our thoughts in an orderly way. Imagine some people's minds storing information systematically, like books in a library where every book is kept in its proper place, so whenever needed, they can be found easily. It teaches us that when our mind is organized, we can solve problems so much more easily. An unorganized mind is like a messy room where you never know what you need or where it is, like getting lost in a dark cave. How can we organize our minds? We'll learn that we need to categorize our information, just like clothes are arranged by type in a wardrobe. This technique helps us not only retain information, but also find it quickly, like an efficient treasure hunter. This chapter marks the beginning of an exciting journey that tells us that our mind is a powerful tool, and when used correctly, we can do amazing things. When we organize our thoughts, not only do we think better, but we also feel better, like an artist perfecting their art. Our brain is a complex and mysterious structure, a place where countless thoughts, emotions, and information dance together every moment, like stars twinkling in the sky. It's a dynamic space where our experiences, knowledge, and memories are interconnected, like various parts connected in a complex network. But when all this activity occurs without any order, it becomes a confusion where everything seems lost, like losing your way in a jungle. In such a state, we cannot use the full potential of our brain and feel trapped in a web of thoughts, like a ship caught in a storm, not knowing where it is headed. But the good news is that we can learn to organize our minds. We can turn it into a calm and organized library where everything is in its place, and we can retrieve any thought or information easily, like a skilled librarian arranging books by subject. When our mind is organized, it is like a calm lake, where everything is clear and tranquil, and we experience a unique sense of peace and clarity. We can see our thoughts clearly and take control of our thinking. This mental strength frees us from stress and anxiety and helps us feel more happiness and satisfaction in our lives, like strolling in a peaceful garden. The very first step in organizing your mind is categorizing your information. It is just like keeping things in different rooms in your house. When we categorize our information, we can remember it easily and find it quickly whenever needed. This helps us make our thinking clearer and more organized. The second important step is creating mental maps. A mental map is a visual tool that helps us connect information together, like a map of a complex city. It allows us to see our thoughts in one place and understand how they relate to one another, like a magical thread tying everything together. This helps us express our thoughts with greater clarity and form a complete picture. To organize our minds, we must regularly practice these techniques. It is like turning a stormy sea into a tranquil and serene ocean, a disorganized library into a peaceful and efficient space, and a chaotic mind into a powerful, focused tool. It is an art that can be learned with time and effort, like a sculptor refining their craft. When we practice regularly, we gradually become capable of organizing our mind, and we experience more success and peace in life. Like a skilled sailor navigating their boat safely, we feel more confident and capable, and we are motivated to achieve our goals. This helps us face every challenge and inspires us to keep moving forward, helping us fulfill our dreams. It is a power that helps us uncover our inner potential. When our mind is organized, we not only become better thinkers, but also better humans, understanding the world around us more clearly. It is a skill necessary for everyone, and learning it can bring a positive change in our lives. Imagine standing in a mysterious house, needing to notice every small detail, but your mind is scattered. Would you be able to solve the case? Now think of your mind as an organized library, where every piece of information is in its place. This change will give you confidence and prepare you to face problems. Would you like to see your mind as an organized library? Chapter 2. Focus. Do you often get distracted while working, like a bird hopping from one branch to another? Some people have a remarkable ability to focus. They immerse themselves in their work and are not distracted by external things. Like a skilled dancer lost in their rhythm, we too can learn to focus our attention. Have you ever noticed how, when you are fully engrossed in a task, you lose track of time? This is called the flow state, and some people always operate in this state. We should focus on our tasks and problems and reduce external noise. Focusing is an art, and it can be learned through practice, like an athlete training their body. It is like a plant that needs regular watering to grow strong and healthy. When we focus, we not only achieve better results, but also find mental peace. Like a skilled painter lost in their art, focusing means completely directing your mind to a specific task or thought, like an archer focusing on their target. This state allows us to forget everything around us and fully immerse ourselves in our work. In this state, we use our full potential and accomplish extraordinary things, like a magician performing their magic. Focusing is a skill that can help us achieve success in life and inspire us to fulfill our dreams. When we learn to focus, we gain control over our mind and channel our energy in the right direction, like a skilled sailor steering their boat in the right direction. It is a power that can help us achieve our goals and prepare us to face any challenge. Nowadays, we live in an environment full of distractions, like a noisy market with sounds coming from every direction. Social media, email notifications, and countless tasks make it hard to focus. Our mind jumps from one thing to another every moment, and we cannot fully concentrate on our work. It feels like sitting in a room where sounds come from all directions, and we cannot focus on a single thing. But when we learn to focus, we can steer our mind away from distractions and concentrate entirely on our work. To focus, we must learn to keep our mind calm, like a still lake that reflects everything clearly. We need to control our thoughts and reduce the noise around us. It is an art that can be learned through practice, like a musician playing a tune repeatedly until it is perfect. When we practice regularly, we gradually become capable of keeping our attention fixed on one thing for longer periods, and we achieve more success in life. When we focus, we experience a special kind of peace. It is a peace that comes from within and gives us a sense of satisfaction and completeness. Just like an artist feels satisfied after completing a masterpiece, when we are fully immersed in our work, we feel that we are utilizing our full potential, and this helps us face every challenge. It is a journey that helps us progress in every aspect of our lives, and it inspires us to achieve our dreams. Imagine you are solving a complex puzzle. There is noise all around. People are talking, but you are completely focused. Your attention is solely on the puzzle, and you are fitting every piece in the right place. When you are focused, you can face any challenge. Do you want to make your concentration a powerful weapon? Chapter 3. Develop self-awareness. Do you know how you think, as if looking at yourself in a mirror? Some people are always self-aware. They know how they think and what flaws exist in their thinking. Why is self-awareness important, and how can we develop it? We need to learn to identify and correct errors in our thinking. We should challenge our assumptions and ask ourselves questions. Self-awareness is like a mirror that shows us our true image. It helps us make better decisions. When we understand ourselves, we can understand others better as well. Self-awareness not only makes us better thinkers, but also better human beings. Self-awareness means knowing yourself deeply, like exploring every corner of a mysterious garden. It is a journey that takes us deep within and helps us understand who we are and what we want in life. When we are self-aware, we can carefully observe our thoughts, feelings, and behavior. We can understand how they function, like a scientist studying everything. It is a power that helps us live our lives more consciously and purposefully. It helps us connect with ourselves and know our inner truth, like a skilled sailor who steers the boat in the right direction. To develop self-awareness, we should ask ourselves questions, like a curious child seeing the world for the first time. We should ask, what do we think, how do we feel, and why do we behave the way we do? We should challenge our assumptions and ensure that our thinking is based on reality. Like a logician who tests everything on the basis of reason, we should accept our mistakes and learn from them. Like an athlete who learns from mistakes and performs better, we should be open to receiving feedback from others, and we should reflect on that feedback. Like a musician who makes his tune even more melodious. This is a process that takes time and effort, but it is a very important way to improve our lives. When we regularly practice self-awareness, we gradually begin to understand ourselves better. Like a painter refining his art, we become capable of making more conscious decisions in our lives. And we can manage our relationships better. Like a skilled diplomat handling every situation. Self-awareness not only makes us better thinkers, but also better human beings. We demonstrate more empathy and kindness. And we understand the world around us better. Like a teacher who understands his students. It is a journey that helps us live our lives more meaningfully, and it inspires us to utilize our full potential. Imagine walking on a path that is leading you in the wrong direction, but you are so lost that you don't even realize it. Self-awareness is like a map that shows you the right direction. When you know yourself, you can walk on the right path. Do you want to make your thinking even better? Chapter 4. Connect facts with logic. Do you ever collect information without understanding it, like gathering treasure without knowing what it is? Some people logically connect every fact and reach conclusions. We should not just collect information, but also analyze it. Learning to connect facts with reasoning is like solving a puzzle where each piece is an important piece of information, and we have to place those pieces in the right spot. When we connect facts with reasoning, we get a clear picture. Reasoning prevents us from jumping to conclusions without thinking. It teaches us that everything has a cause, and we should find that cause. Nowadays, we are surrounded by information, like countless drops in a vast ocean. Information is coming at us from all directions, and in this flood of information, it's crucial to understand the facts. It's like a skilled cook mixing different ingredients to create a delicious dish. When we connect facts with reasoning, we understand how they relate to each other, and this helps us create a clear picture. Like a scientist who tries to understand everything, we also realize that everything has a cause, and we should search for that cause, like a treasure hunter searching for a hidden treasure. This is a power that protects us from false information and helps us make our thoughts clearer and more logical. Like an engineer who understands everything. This helps us see the world from a new perspective and encourages us to make the right decisions. Reasoning is a tool that helps us distinguish between right and wrong, like a judge who passes judgment. When we use reasoning, we don't believe anything without thinking, like a wise teacher who accepts things only after careful consideration. We question everything and try to find the right answers, like a philosopher who thinks about everything. This saves us from those who provide false information and helps us make better decisions in life. To use reasoning, we must observe facts carefully, like a detective who examines every clue. We must try to understand how they relate to each other and try to understand what causes them, like a historian who learns from the past. When we connect facts with reasoning, we form a deeper and more complete picture, and we discover the truth, like an artist completing his masterpiece. This is a skill that everyone should learn, and it helps improve our lives. When we use reasoning, we not only become better thinkers, but we also become better humans, and we understand the world around us better. We become wiser, more responsible, and more successful in life. It's a journey that always inspires us to keep moving forward and helps us use our full potential. Imagine you're a detective and you have many clues, but if you don't connect them with reasoning, you won't be able to solve the case. When you connect facts with reasoning, you can go to the depth of every case. Are you ready to start looking at all the information logically from now on? Chapter 5. Keep the mind calm. Do you think clearly when you're stressed, like a boat stuck in a storm? Some people stay calm even in stressful situations. Stress and emotional reactions can weaken our thinking. We will learn to keep our minds calm, especially in stressful situations. Keeping calm is a powerful skill that helps us face every challenge. It's like a calm lake that stays still, even when a storm comes. When we keep our minds calm, we think better and make better decisions. We will learn to control our emotions and reduce stress. This is an art that can be learned with practice. Nowadays, stress has become a problem we all face, like a burden that always weighs on us. This stress can cause many problems in our work, family, and personal lives. When we are stressed, we can't think properly. Our emotions take over, and we might make wrong decisions, like a boat stuck in a storm. Therefore, it's very important to learn how to reduce stress and practice keeping our minds calm. When we keep our minds calm, we can handle every situation better and think with more clarity, like a calm and clear lake where everything is visible. Staying calm helps us control our emotions, and it also helps us live a happier and more satisfied life, like a peaceful garden where we find tranquility and calm. The art of staying calm is a power that enables us to face every challenge, and it helps us live our lives more fully. It allows us to use our full potential. To stay calm, we must train our minds like an athlete who trains their body. We should practice meditation and yoga like a practitioner who follows their discipline. We should spend time in nature like a bird flying in the sky. We should participate in activities that bring us joy and spend time with our friends and family, like an artist who gets lost in their art. When we practice these things regularly, we gradually learn to calm our minds, and we can live a more stress-free life, like a calm lake that can withstand any storm. Staying calm is a skill that everyone should learn, and it can completely change our lives. It helps us realize our inner strength and makes our lives richer. It inspires us to achieve our dreams. Imagine you're driving a fast car and you suddenly need to brake. If your mind is calm, you'll make the right decision at the right time. But if you're stressed, you might make a mistake. When you stay calm, you can handle every difficult situation. Will you practice reducing stress and staying calm from now on? Chapter 6. Cultivate the habit of asking questions. Do you accept everything as it is, or do you ask questions, like a child seeing the world for the first time? Some people question even the smallest things. This habit helps us develop a deep understanding. We will learn why we should cultivate the habit of asking questions. Asking questions is the key to knowledge. When we ask questions, we understand things deeply and gain new perspectives. We should never hesitate to ask questions, no matter how small or silly they may seem. Asking questions makes us better thinkers and always motivates us to keep learning. It's a journey of curiosity that never ends. Asking questions is a power that leads us to knowledge, like a torch showing the way in the dark. When we ask questions, we activate our minds and are motivated to learn new things, like an explorer discovering new lands. Asking questions helps us go beyond superficial knowledge and helps us understand everything in depth, like a scientist who studies everything. Asking questions protects us from people who give us false information and ensures that the information we receive is correct, like a judge who thoroughly investigates each case. Asking questions helps us develop our thinking and see everything from a new perspective, like an artist who sees everything in a new color. This is a journey that always motivates us to keep moving forward. It helps us be more successful in life and encourages us to keep learning new things. Asking questions is a habit that everyone should develop, like a seed that turns into a plant. It makes us better humans and helps us understand the world around us better, like a skilled guide showing others the right path. Asking questions gives us the strength to face our fears and motivates us to keep learning, like a brave traveler facing every challenge. This is a journey that never ends, and it helps us always uncover our inner potential. When we ask questions, we not only gain knowledge for ourselves, but also help others gain knowledge, like a teacher imparting knowledge to students. Asking questions is a power that can change our lives. It helps us understand everything better and makes our lives even richer. It's a power that helps us achieve our dreams. Imagine you're a child seeing the world for the first time. Your eyes are asking questions about everything. Every new thing is a puzzle you want to solve. When you ask questions, you enter the world of knowledge. Will you promise to ask more questions from now on? Chapter 7. Be vigilant in observation. Do you pay attention to the small details around you, like a skilled painter who examines their canvas carefully? Some people's greatest. They have the power to observe. They pay attention to every small thing. We need to learn to see the world with both our eyes and mind open. Vigilant observation gives us a treasure of information. When we pay attention to the things around us, we can discover hidden gaps and solve problems. We must make full use of our senses. Vigilant observation is an art that can be refined with practice. It makes us more aware and helps us connect with the world around us. Vigilant observation means that we observe the world around us carefully, like a scientist studying their experiments. We should pay attention to every little thing and try to see beauty and meaning in everything, like a poet who finds poetry in everything. We must use all our senses, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, and touching, like an experienced chef who feels every flavor and fragrance. When we use all our senses, we experience the world around us more deeply, and we can see everything from a new perspective, like a musician who feels every note. Vigilant observation helps us pay attention to the subtle details that we normally overlook, like a detective who closely examines every clue. When we pay attention to everything, we also understand how beautiful and complex the world is, and we become more aware and sensitive to the world around us. It is a power that gives us more happiness and satisfaction in life and helps us connect with ourselves. To observe vigilantly, we must calm our minds and control our thoughts, like a yoga teacher immersed in meditation. We must reduce the noise around us and focus our attention on everything, like an archer who focuses on their target. We need to train our minds so that it naturally pays attention to everything, like a skilled dancer who watches every move carefully. This is an art that can be learned with regular practice and can completely change our life, like a seed turning into a plant. When we observe vigilantly, we not only gain information about the world around us, but also better understand ourselves, making our lives more fulfilling. It helps us see everything in a new way and motivates us to always learn something new. It is a journey that helps us move forward in life. Imagine you are an artist painting a beautiful scene. If you don't observe every little thing carefully, you won't be able to show that beauty in your painting. When you observe vigilantly, you can see the true beauty of the world. Are you ready to look at the world more carefully starting today? Chapter 8. Learn from experience. Do you learn from your mistakes, like a skilled warrior learns from battles? Some people improve their skills by learning from past experiences. We must learn to carefully observe our experiences and recognize the hidden lessons within them. Making mistakes is natural, but it is by learning from them that we develop the ability to make better decisions. Our experiences are our best teachers, and we must learn from them. When we carefully observe our experiences, we can identify our weaknesses and improve them. This makes us a better person. Experience is an important part of our lives, and every experience teaches us something, like a journey where every step teaches us something new. Whether our experiences are good or bad, they all shape our lives and inspire us to keep moving forward. When we learn from our experiences, we become wiser and more understanding, and we progress in life, like a river that always flows towards the sea. Our mistakes teach us what not to do, and our successes show us what to do, like a painter refining their art by learning from their mistakes. This is a journey that always inspires us to learn something new and helps us use our full potential. Learning from experience means we must reflect on our experiences, like a scientist analyzing their experiment. We should try to understand what we have learned from our experiences and also understand the mistakes we made and how we can improve them, like a chef experimenting with a new dish. When we reflect on our experiences, we can identify our weak points and try to improve them, making our lives better. Learning from experience is not just about learning from our mistakes, but also learning from the experiences of others, like a historian who learns from the past. When we learn from others' experiences, we can avoid the mistakes they made, and this helps us make wiser decisions in our own lives, making us better people. It is a journey that always inspires us to move forward and helps us make our lives richer and enables us to use our full potential. It helps us understand that making mistakes is natural, but we must learn from them and keep moving forward. It also shows us that every experience in our life has an important purpose and always motivates us to learn something new. Imagine you are a runner trying to improve in every race. You learn from your mistakes and do better next time. When you learn from your experiences, you always progress. Do you see your mistakes as opportunities to learn? Chapter 9. Control your emotions. Do your emotions affect your decisions? Like a strong wind rocking a boat, emotions can disrupt our reasoning power. Some people always remain impartial and logical in their work. In tough situations, we must keep our minds calm and not let emotions dominate our decisions. Controlling emotions is an important skill that helps us make better decisions. When we control our emotions, we can maintain peace and composure even in stressful situations. Emotions are an important part of human life, and they help us experience the world around us, like a musician who expresses their emotions through music. But emotions can also be very powerful and can disrupt our reasoning, leading us to make wrong decisions, like a storm that rocks a boat. When we are not in control of our emotions, we can face problems in life and make wrong decisions. That's why it is very important to learn how to control our emotions, like a skilled rider controlling their horse. When we control our emotions, we remain calm and balanced, and we can face every situation better, like a stable rock facing every storm. This is a skill that can help us succeed in life and makes us better people, enabling us to use our full potential. To control our emotions, we must learn to calm our minds, like a yoga teacher immersed in meditation. We must learn to recognize our emotions and accept them, like a friend accepting a friend's feelings. We must learn to express our emotions in healthy ways, like a poet expressing their emotions through poetry. When we express our emotions, we are able to control them, like an artist using their art to express their emotions. All of this can be learned through practice, like an athlete training their body. When we practice regularly, we gradually become better at controlling our emotions and experience more peace and happiness in our lives. We can face every challenge. Controlling emotions is a skill that everyone should learn, and it helps us live our lives more purposefully and realize our inner strength. It always inspires us to grow. Imagine you are a doctor treating a critically ill patient. If you let your emotions take over, you won't be able to make the right decision. When you control your emotions, you can face every challenge. Are you ready to control your emotions? Chapter 10. Use your imagination. Do you use your imagination like a writer who creates a new world? Some people don't just rely on facts. Imagination and creative thinking are also used. We need to learn to use our creativity and imagination to solve problems and develop new perspectives. Imagination is a powerful tool that helps us generate new ideas and solve difficult problems. It helps us see and think from different viewpoints. When we use our imagination, we not only become better problem solvers, but also more creative individuals. Imagination is a power that allows us to go beyond reality, like a bird flying in the sky. When we use our imagination, we discover new ideas and possibilities, like an explorer discovering new lands. Imagination helps us find solutions to difficult problems, like a scientist conducting new experiments. When we use our imagination, we train our minds to think creatively, and we can view everything from a new perspective, like an artist seeing everything in a new color. Imagination is a tool we can use to improve our lives, and it inspires us to make our dreams come true. It helps us live more purposefully in life. It also teaches us that we can solve any problem and make any dream come true. To use imagination, we must free our minds and let our thoughts flow freely, like a river flowing into the sea. We should train our imagination to create new things and see everything from a new perspective, like a writer writing a new story. Imagination is not only used in art or literature, but can also be applied in science, business, and our daily lives, like an engineer creating new things. When we use our imagination, we can make our lives more meaningful and help make the world a better place. Imagination is a skill that exists in everyone and can be developed through practice, like a seed turning into a plant. When we use our imagination, we can completely transform our lives and make the most of our potential, helping to make the world around us a better place. Imagination helps us make our lives richer, and it constantly motivates us to learn and discover something new. It is a journey that always encourages us to move forward and helps us uncover our inner potential. Imagination is a power that enables us to face every challenge, and it helps us live our lives more purposefully. It allows us to use our full potential and motivates us to make our dreams come true. Imagination shows us that we can achieve anything in our lives, and it always inspires us to keep moving forward. Imagine that you are entering a field where everything is possible, a magical world where everything is colorful and unique, like entering a fairy tale. Imagine that you are a writer creating a new story, and you use your imagination to create an entirely new world. You create new characters and events, like a magician creating a new world. When you use your imagination, you can face any challenge, and you can make your dreams come true. You can see everything from a new perspective, like a bird flying freely in the sky. Imagination is a power that helps you create a new and wonderful life, and it helps you uncover your inner magic. It motivates you to solve every problem. Are you now ready to become more imaginative? With that, friends, we come to the end of this Mastermind's inspiring journey. Through this amazing book, we have learned how we can awaken the power of our mind and how we can change our lives by changing our thinking. I hope that what we have learned through this audiobook will bring a new perspective to your life and inspire you to face every challenge. Remember, this knowledge is not just information, but the key to uncovering the immense potential hidden within you. This audiobook teaches you how to organize your mind, improve your concentration, become self-aware, and better analyze every situation. But most importantly, it also teaches you how much power you have within and that you can achieve anything you want as long as you believe in yourself. Now, as you finish listening to this audiobook, I request you to remember these principles, reflect on them, and try to apply them in your daily life. And always remember, you have limitless power within you, and you can achieve anything you want as long as you keep moving forward with a positive mindset. Thank you from the heart for your valuable time and for joining me on this journey. I hope you liked this audiobook and learned something new about the power and control of your mindset. If you like this audiobook, please like it, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family so they can also benefit from this knowledge. And yes, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you keep receiving more inspiring and informative audiobooks. We will be back soon with another new audiobook. Until then, take care, keep learning, and always keep moving towards your goals. Remember, your dreams can come true as long as you move forward with a positive mindset.